Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it.
It was definitely.
Sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy got my pull-out game weak. Ooh.
Yo, what up, buddy shoppers? Gelsomino here with
Marilu. Oh, you remember where to point.
I just remember to point to the swinger plate behind me.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
That's how I remember. Sorry, folks. We started a few minutes late. I was having audio difficulty. I was having audio difficulty this time.
I guess so.
I had to restart my browser. So anyway, but it seems to be dixed.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So let's pull up the chat here so we can see everybody. Jason, Turtle, Queen Jess. We got Zach, Kim in the house. Average couple, what's up? All right. Yes, the boss lady is back.
Yes. A little bit of color.
A little bit of color.
Like really like, poof. I don't know.
You have a glow about you. Must be those orgasms you had this week.
There were quite a few of those.
Mm-hmm. Just a couple.
Cool, Zach.
So anyway, so we missed you guys last week because, well, Marilu, we'll let you tell everybody what you were doing last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, I was on my ladies' retreat and we chartered a boat and we were out in the middle of the ocean, just kind of watching dolphins as we're eating dinner. So, yeah, we were there. Fun.
Yeah, so
wasn't like I had Wi-Fi or anything
on the boat, you mean?
To me.
Yeah, so actually there's kind of a funny story about this. So I think it was Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Marilu did not bring her camera with her. And we thought, oh, okay, we'll, I said, no big deal. And this was for us to do the stream on Wednesday. So yeah. I overnighted it to St. Augustine, Florida. And then it was like, I think it was around 3-4 o'clock or something on Wednesday. And we're having a conversation and she says something about being on a boat. And she's like, well, I might be able to pop on for a minute. And I'm like, wait, what? We're not going live? Why did I overnight your camera?
Well, because I was under the impression that we had chartered the boat for Tuesday. And I was like, okay, well, I'll be fine because I can just, put the camera up. And I even brought down my light and my mic and everything. And I'm like, oh, I could just set up in the courtyard of the hotel and we'll talk, and if the girls are behind me drinking wine or whatever, no biggie. And then Tuesday night came and I'm like, wait a minute, aren't we supposed to be on the boat today? And they're like, no, the boat's for tomorrow. And I'm like, huh? And they're like, oh, we rescheduled for tomorrow. And I'm like,
So we didn't go live last Wednesday, so we apologize. So we got Kim says hi. Garrett Gilbert. Mike Dozier. I think it's Dozier.
Okay.
Maybe he's French. What's up, Mike? So Jason's birthday is Saturday.
Awesome.
Jason, do you have anything fun planned for Saturday? Just curious. Do you have any like special things planned, or are you coming to the shop? What's going on? Let us know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes, we do.
So, but it's it's been kind of weird the last couple weeks. So let's get on here. We've kind of started traveling a little bit.
A little bit.
It's been about a year. So, or actually over a year. We were in Mexico for your birthday, and then you were in St. Augustine, Florida. So Augustine, whatever.
St. Augustine.
Tomato, potato. Oh, Kim. Kim's asking when we're going to open back up on Fridays. That's a great question. The real answer is when there's enough business to sustain opening up on Friday. We're not quite ready yet. We're really just in Pittsburgh opening up every other Friday starting this month. Actually, I shouldn't say every other Friday because that's inaccurate.
We do have a Friday in there for Canton.
We do, actually. We do.
Next week.
Next week. So, yeah. So, actually, this week in Pittsburgh, we're doing our first Big Bang in forever. I can't even tell you how long it's been. And then the following week in Canton on Friday is Big Bang. So, I guess everyone keeps asking you. Well, yeah. I mean, it's. I can certainly understand how some people, would like us to be back open on Fridays. Unfortunately, we're really kind of treading water here. We're trying to keep things afloat. Yeah. So, but soon, we're hoping maybe by the end of summer, we should be back to fully operational. All right, Jason. Well, we'll look for that. So actually, you know what, Jason, I owe you an apology. If you go to the application, so we put a pause on single gent applications. There are 200. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly how many are in there. I guess the fact that I said 200, there are over 200 applicants right now, 229 to be exact. And I'm looking at one couple. Mm-hmm. And one single female. All the rest are single men. Mm-hmm. So we put a kind of a pause on accepting applications for single gentlemen until we can kind of clear the rest of these out. Jason, send me an email. Send an email to g@bodyshopclubs.com and I'll correspond with you privately about that and give you some insider tip. So, yeah, you're right, Kim. Kim. So for those of you who don't know, Kim actually works at the Canton Club and she generally works the door. So she gets to see firsthand how many people are coming in. And so she's saying that we've been having good crowds, which I would agree. I would agree they've been they're pretty decent. Yeah. So anyway, back to St. Augustine. Why don't you tell us about the rest of the trip?
I don't know.
Or whatever you can actually talk about. Hi, Steph.
I know. I'm like, well, there was a lot of debauchery to be had. This was my second Inner Goddess Awakening retreat. So there were a lot of people, or a fair amount of the people that had gone the first time. And this time we actually doubled our numbers of how many people attended. And, it was the usual kind of retreat stuff. We did the yoga and the meditation, and we had like art classes and all these other little funky things.
Wait. Did you say fart classes?
Art, A-R-T. artistic.
Oh, not
art,
fart.
not fart. Art. And
Just do it.
I can't tell what it's at. I feel like I have something in my teeth.
The other side. There you go. Yay!
Okay.
Farty. We're having a party.
But anyway, so yeah, we did all the like the class instructional stuff, and the girl talk and the girl circle, blah blah blah. But the first night we were there, I got together with a couple of the girls that had gone the first time around, and we didn't realize that where we were staying at was next to a nunnery.
Nunnery the bunnery.
Yeah, like an actual like church with a nuns in the full habit and the whole shebang. My backwards. I have a poncho on because I'm cold. So my shirt is not backwards.
Marilu's all disheveled.
Okay, so wait, you guys gotta hear this story. So we didn't know till like the day after that we were actually our hotel was actually next to a nunnery, like full habit, like flying nun kind of thing. It was just one of those. The way we kind of figured it out was here we were, 3 of us girls at 2 a.m, walking from the bars back to our hotel. And we decided, well, there's no one out here in the freaking street. Awesome. Cool building. There are like these huge like chains and balls hanging from like these gates and whatever. So let's take some pictures.
Chains and balls.
Yeah,
Are you sure you're a nunnery and not a dungeon?
Well, that's why we were thinking this is kind of cool to take pictures. So, needless to say, one of my friends was like posing. I had already posed and taken some pictures, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, as I'm taking these pictures of one of my friends, I look back for a second and there's people staring at us. And at this point, she's topless, holding on to this chain. And I'm snapping pictures. And I'm like, Tracy, we're being watched. You gotta go. We're being watched. We're being watched. And I'm like, I think that's a nun. And of course, I'm thinking, I gotta be freaking wasted. What am I doing seeing a nun at 2 a.m? Like, what the heck?
Marilu's like, am I on acid right now?
I kind of turned around and I looked, and sure enough, there were these 2 people in full, they were nuns, just kind of standing there at 2 a.m. in front of this gate. So we just kind of like got ourselves dressed and headed back to the hotel. So the next day we're having breakfast, and the guy who's serving our stuff says, how'd you guys do last night? What'd you do? So we told him where we were going, whatever. And I'm like, hey, I think we saw nuns out at like 2 a.m. And the guy starts laughing. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I know I didn't drink that much, but there's no way, like, where would there be nuns at for 2 a.m? He's like, oh, the nunnery. It's right next door. And we all just looked at each other like, what? And he's like, that's a nunnery. And I go, okay, well, dude, we were like topless walking down the middle of the street, taking pictures and posing on the building. He's like, the church? And we're like, what? So we showed him one of the pictures, and sure enough, yeah, we were posing naked.
I'm pretty sure Marilu's going to hell for that.
Yeah, and well, what was there to be embarrassed about? I didn't know them. They didn't know me. They were just glaring at us like, how dare you, you heathens sinning out here in front of.
Well, you're not wrong.
Well, I mean, like I said, and that was just the first night. That was just the first night. We got into some a little bit of trouble, not much, but you know, we had our thing one night too. We were driven by horse carriage to our restaurant, and yeah, it was interesting. Everyone started posing with the horses, and and again, you know, don't get too close to the horse because they might nibble your niblets. But yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. And so now we decided we're going to do another retreat in October and then one in next year for May. And we've already planned where we're going. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun, you know? So we'll be bringing our debauchery to Duck Island in the over down by the Keys, Key West. That is.
I never heard of that. Duck Island?
Yeah, it's either called Duck Island or Duck Key, but I know the resort that we're staying at.
Oh, Duck Island Keys. Yep. Or yeah, no, it's Duck Key. Ducky. It's Ducky. Kim says that she wants to go.
Oh, you would really enjoy it, Kim. Like I said, there's a lot of we took a class on tantric massage, and we did one on Reiki as well. So it's pretty interesting, you know. And then all the ladies are in the lifestyle, so it got crazy the last night.
That's cool.
As well as the first night, but
it looked like I saw pictures. It looked like a good group of girls, people.
Yeah. Just it. We had people from Mexico, from Canada, Idaho, Iowa, Michigan, Ohio, Florida, North Carolina, Houston. There was one person from Washington State, California. So yeah, a very nice group of people from all over. Oh, and we had our Russian came back as well.
You're Russian?
Our Russian is teaching Reiki and in the tantric massage. So, you know, it was fun. It was a good time. I definitely have come to look forward to these little excursions. So
yeah, that sounds fun.
Then of course, you know, the day when you're packing up and everyone's trying to find their toys.
Did you find all yours?
I only took one. And actually I took my disposable one. You know?
Wait a minute. They have disposable toys?
Yes.
What, okay. What the hell? Disposable toys.
Wait a minute. So Satisfyer, you know how they sell the air pulsating stimulators, they call them, or the air pulsating vibrators. They sell a biodegradable 90-minute version of it.
You gotta move it over to your left. Can't see it.
Okay.
So
it's kind of like it's got that built-in battery. You pull the little tab and it just starts.
Yeah, I'm with Devin. I want to know how much it is.
Huh?
How much is it? Devin wants to know.
Oh, they're only $8. Yeah.
And it lasts for 30 minutes?
90 minutes.
Oh, 90 minutes?
Yeah. Once you pull the little tab, you can push it back in and it turns it off. But, you know, so.
Is there even a power button?
Yeah. Dude. It just goes for 90 minutes. It's got a like I said, it's how
Yeah, but what if you wait? You said there's a little tab, but there's not an actual power button. So let's say you're done after 4 minutes. I mean, not you 4 minutes, but
push the little tab back in so the battery doesn't. It's not technically an on and off button, but you just push in the little tab. Yeah. So yeah, it's the disposable version of a womanizer. If you don't want to take yours through security at the airport or have it like lost, you can get one of these.
I don't know if I'm sold on that. Although I don't use toys either. So, although I did.
Don't say that, because you're supposed to give a review.
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, you should go get it though, because I don't have it down there, so you can show them what it looks like. Or should I go get it?
Oh, you mean the actual?
Yeah.
one?
Should I go get it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna take myself off the screen. Hold on.
Yeah, you could take it apart and whatever, but I mean, it's just a cute little. No, not much. I just ripped this one open and ripped the instructions out of it. So it's see how there's like the little tab there. Oh, too close. I don't know if you can see it. But there's like a little tab. You pull the tab and it connects the battery. There is an on and off button. He's fooling you, but there is one. But yeah, it goes for 90 minutes, and that's it. I guess if you really wanted to be all crazy or whatever, you could try and crack it open, but what's the point there? Oh, you want to see me in the nun habits? There we go. I'm just gonna change my screen here on the camera so that it will focus a little bit better. You can see it later. See, there's like a little tab there. Pull the tab, then you have a little power button on the bottom there, and it's just like the womanizer. You have your little suction cup there. That's perfect. Oh, you're back already.
Yeah, I ran. I did not run.
Oh, okay. 90 minutes. So yeah, there is a little power button on the back side.
Okay.
Whatever. So anyways, when I was playing with this thing, G was playing with one of my other little gifts.
What I noticed, we have this big old red zit right here. We tried popping it earlier, and I keep seeing it in the camera. I'm like, damn, that looks terrible.
You need some concealer?
No.
Why don't you put on a little, use a filter on your camera or something?
Maybe I like my zit.
Laura's asking, do you need a hazmat baggie? No, you could just spray it with. What are you doing? Spray it with cleaner and dispose of it. No. Yeah.
Well, I want to wait till the room fills up a little bit more if I give my handy dandy review of what should be called the Satisfy Him.
Uh-huh.
But it's the Satisfy Her.
It's satisfy not her. It's satisfier.
Can you read that? I don't know if you can read. There you go. Yeah. Here. Satisfier. Should be Satisfy Him. Actually, you and I tried it out the first time together.
Yes, we did. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Go ahead.
You gotta love live video. We were like totally unprepared. We're late because my shit didn't work.
Don't you just love the outline of the guy?
You gotta move it over. There you go. Yeah, what is going on with him?
Well, obviously he's enjoying himself.
What?
Woo!
Did you have a chocolate before we got started?
No, I didn't, but
Okay.
yeah, he looks a little satisfied, wouldn't you say?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna create a little build up to this story, and I will tell you that I, for the most part, for the vast majority of my life, have not used toys to masturbate. Like I know, like there's the sleeve things, and like I've seen like the fleshlights, and I have a very minimal interest in trying those things. I mean, they're kind of interesting, but the idea of ejaculating into something I've got to clean out later does not appeal to me.
Okay.
So, like for a woman, I mean, you can have a vibrator, you can use your finger, whatever. Guys make a mess. Guys make a mess when they're done, or should be anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not all do, but I do. So anyway, so the idea of ejaculating into something has just not been something high in my priority list. So between the fleshlight and like the little sleeve things, because you got Jillian, our DJ, got me the anal sleeve thing or whatever the hell it was from Bobby Starr porn. So one of my favorite porn stars is Bobby Starr. And I think probably a close second, or maybe they're tied, is Matris Madeline from kink.com. I think she's just super sexy. Anyway, okay. I only say that because the sleeve thing I got is supposed to be Bobby Starr's booty hole, which I don't have a lot of, like, booty holes don't do a lot for me either. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, who's saying hi, Dave? Where's Dave? Did I see Dave? We missed it?
I don't know. Maybe we missed
him. I don't know. Kirk's got a question here. So the question Kirk is asking, their club partner found themselves in another relationship, it seems like. And is it an uncomfortable situation for you to come by yourself? Well, Kirk, you have to reapply as a single. But the answer to your question in general is probably not. You might feel a little awkward, but not because you're like the odd man out, just because you're there by yourself. So you don't have that person to sort of just talk to and bounce stuff off of while you're there. So yeah, I mean, it might be a little awkward, but it's not, like I said, not awkward because you shouldn't be there, if that makes sense. So, Squibbers is here.
So go on.
Okay. So anyway, that was a long way for me to say I've not been a big user of sex toys. Mm-hmm. So anyway. Oh, Steph wants to be a kink model. Well, what's stopping you? The only thing stopping you, in my opinion, is your own imagination and drive to do so. So go ahead and do it. So anyway, so this little bad boy, Marilu and I tried it together once, and I think you do it for a little bit, and then I took over. It's just kind of awkward because, not to brag, but my tool is a good amount bigger than the opening of this.
Okay.
So it was a little like I had to like, to get it in there.
Well, the intent we come to find out is that you're supposed to start using it before you actually have a full erection. So, and then it kind of works around your girth.
Well, that kind of, so the second time around, because the first time around, Marilu was there and I was raring to go. The next two times I was by myself in bed.
2 times?
Yeah, 2 times. Listen, I tried it once by myself. listen, we're getting way ahead of the story. So let me finish the story. This is this, would this be considered PG-13 or is this like NC-17?
Probably 17, but go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll try to keep it PG-13. So, so the second time for me, first time by myself, I was exactly as you described. I wasn't like completely hard, but I was, getting there, because I'm by myself and I'm just not, it's not the same thing. Yeah. So I put it, now keep in mind, this thing doesn't have like a sucking action or anything. You have to like do this, but it does vibrate, which let me see if I can turn this bad boy on. How do I turn it on? Can you hear that?
I don't know if you use the warm.
Well, but you can adjust it. Can you guys hear that? Okay. All right. So, I have heard about, actually, okay. So I think I told this story about watching a video of a dominatrix who comes to the club, and she's a pro dom, and in the video they had a what's the magic wand, the Hitachi, and they were going like this up and down on the shaft of the penis and just kind of like holding it there. And so I asked about it. I said, what was that all about? And they said that they use that to make a man come. And I said, well, like rubbing up and down. They're like, oh, no. Well, they were training somebody and the person in the video wasn't doing it right. I guess you're supposed to just hold it on to a certain part of the penis. And I said, well, that works. They're like, oh yeah, every single time. And I'm like, every time? Yes, every time. They said it works. They just hold it on to a certain spot and it makes the guy come. So this thing vibrates, and I'm doing what?
It heats up too. It has a warming sensation.
I'm getting there. Let me get to the fun parts. So anyway, so I'm kind of using it like I've got the vibration on, but I'm kind of using it like you would like you're jerking off. And it's like, okay, this is all right, because it's pretty shallow. Like that's on my finger and my finger's at the top of it.
Right.
Like,
well, it's not meant to go, like those strokers that you see or the fleshlights, that's a full body.
Right.
Penis experience. Yeah. This is supposed to be used just like the pro dom was talking about, using it specifically on a particular part of the penis, hence why it's a shorter, stubbier. Okay, go ahead, tell your story.
You want to tell this story? You want me to tell it?
I mean,
so anyway,
so
I'm going up and down, and I'm like, this is all right. So, but it kind of feels good with the vibration, and I'm like, maybe. So then I just kind of focus on, so it vibrates right in this area here, not the whole thing. So I kind of like adjusted it a little bit, and I'm like, oh, okay. And if I'm being completely honest, it didn't take very long for Pepe to
take care of business, huh?
Ejaculate. So I did my walk of shame afterwards to the sink, and cleaned it out, get all the lube, because I did use lube, cleaned it all out and everything, because I was, doing this at first. And so I cleaned it out and everything. I put it on the sink to let it dry, and I figured, well, we'll try it the next night and see if that was just a one-off. Okay. And I used it the night after with the heat, which the heat was okay. Like I could take or leave the heat, but same thing. I turned that buzzer on and put it in the right spot. And I mean, it wasn't very long at all. And it was super interesting because, guys, when you masturbate, you kind of control how it goes. What's up, William Hudson? You kind of control, you can go for a while, you do this, you go fast and slow and you try to enjoy it. This was like a forced orgasm. Now I could have obviously pulled it off or whatever, but I was so intrigued by the fact that this vibration was making the orgasm that was like, that happened. So interesting orgasm. If you can try it, you get a Hitachi and just find a spot. It's on the back side of you can tell that part. You're the sexologist. Tell them where it's at.
The frenulum. So it's on the back side
or the underside of your penis.
Correct. So we will show you.
Oh.
When everyone remembers Javier, well, right in this spot here.
Yeah.
On the other side is where you're going to get the most concentrated.
It's like the clit for guys.
Okay.
It's the male clit.
In a way, yes. Yes, that's correct. Because when you look at all the diagrams, that is your spot. It's like right there. Woo.
So yeah, guys, if you have the opportunity, do it by yourself. Have your girl figure out for yourself where it feels good, so that you can tell exactly. Like if you're going to do it with your partner, you can tell her exactly where to put it. But this was kind of cool because it completely enveloped the head, and so I didn't really have to be strategic about it too much. So, but it was pretty interesting. I would highly recommend it. And I'm not saying that because I want you to buy one for Marilu. I'm just saying it was pretty interesting. I felt a little dirty.
Wait a minute. What is dirty? Okay. Women have had toys for quite some time. And I mean, when the first vibrators were invented, they were considered health aids. Okay. Not now where everyone calls vibrators toys. They're not a novelty item. They really are a health aid. They, obviously you become a little bit more excited. You enjoy yourself. You have an orgasm and it makes for a better day. So it's a health aid, not a substitute.
There's no debate for me on that. I think sex and orgasming in general is good for you guys. What's up, Kill Bill? Yeah, I think for me, I felt naughty or dirty because I did not orgasm in the typical fashion that I ordinarily would. Right. And it was a completely different feeling. And I'm not saying better or worse. It was just different. I mean, an orgasm's an orgasm. I'll take one no matter how I get it. But yeah, it was just super interesting.
Okay. But overall, you enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't know how much this thing is, but I would probably buy one. Yeah. Is it dishwasher safe? I didn't know if that was dishwasher safe or not.
No, it's not dishwasher safe, but
so I gotta clean it out, is what you're saying.
Right. It's not a cup.
How gnarly would that be? This thing's in the dishwasher and sperm dripping out of it inside. Like
No.
Anyway.
But so that was your little adventure while I was gone, huh?
Among others.
Oh. Okay.
No, it's not microwave safe either. I'm 99% sure it's not microwave safe.
No. I love how Steph is like, he actually said Pepe.
So that actually comes from a movie. I feel like we talked about this a long time ago. There's a movie called Multiplicity. And if you've heard this story already, I apologize. But it's with Michael Keaton, and I think it's from the late 80s or early 90s. Mm-hmm. And he duplicates himself once. And it's weird. You know, it's like one of the actually. I think it's one of the first movies where they had, like where they could do that, where they could do like I'm saying split screen, but that's not exactly right. Anyway, long story short, he multiplies himself once. Well, he's so busy that both him and his copy creates another copy.
Yeah.
And yes, clone. Thank you, Laura. Well, that happens a third time. So now there's 4. There's the original Michael Keaton, and then there's 3 copies.
Okay.
Well, the last copy, you know, if you copy a copy, it sort of degrades more and more and more. Yeah. Well, the last copy of Michael Keaton in the movie was not all there. I'll just leave it. I'll say that. Well, there's a point in the movie where the not all there copy of Michael Keaton inadvertently has sex with Michael Keaton's wife. And they're all talking because all of them have now had sex with his wife independently, not knowing, and they're talking about it. And then they all look at the last copy of Michael Keaton and they look at him and they're like, did you have sex too? And he just looked and he's eating like pizza or something. He goes, she touched my Pepe. So ever since then, as a joke, I call Pepe. She touched my Pepe. Sorry, guys. I didn't say it was a great story. I just said it's a story.
I don't think I ever knew that.
You didn't know that? I could have sworn I told that story before.
I don't think I know. I mean, I remember you talking about the movie and all that, but I didn't realize that was the reason that you called Pepe.
Yep, 100%.
You know?
Yeah. If you haven't seen the movie, watch it. It's actually funny.
I just thought you called Pepe to be silly and like give your body part a name. You know?
I liken myself to the Michael Keaton that's not all there. I know we're not allowed to use the R word, so I don't know another word to use for what he is. So I'm just saying not all there.
Okay.
So actually, that character of Michael Keaton is hilarious to me throughout the whole movie. It's actually, please, Multiplicity is the movie. Go watch it. Do yourself a favor. It's actually super funny. So
well, it's gonna be funny. I mean, he's talking about his Pepe.
Yeah, his Pepe. She touched my Pepe.
Oh my God.
I don't know how she didn't notice that, you know, he was what he was, but whatever. So
well, it makes you wonder though, did each one have a different technique?
Well, that's interesting because in the movie there was original Michael Keaton, then there was the first copy who he was a little more gruff, like they were all little bits of his personality. So the second one was a little more gruff, like macho, you know, whatever. The second one was very, am I allowed to say effeminate?
He was just, yeah.
Like very much in touch with a softer side. Maybe that's a better word. A softer Michael Keaton. And then the third copy or fourth iteration of Michael Keaton was just the dumbed down version of all of them. Very, very dumbed down.
Good.
So, not exactly why you came here tonight to hear about my movie review of Michael Keaton.
G just did his first sexual health aid review.
Wait, is that an official designation? I'm a sexual health aide?
Not you're not the health aide. The apparatus is the health aid. It was a funny movie. I will give
Thanks,
you that.
Kathy. I knew you'd agree.
You know what's going to happen later tonight? He's going to have a gummy and he's going to be like, let's watch it. And it's going to be like Porky's. Like the night that we're like, oh, let's watch Porky's. And I'm laying there on the couch going, why are we doing this? Why? For what reason? Oh my God.
For those of you who remember Rodney Dangerfield, I get no respect. Actually, Jason, I don't know what the dates are for Jersey. Let me look.
Mhm.
I know that I think we mentioned I think we mentioned the last show. That's October 22nd, 24th. Ooh, I don't think we're going to be able to do that one.
That might be hitting right during.
Yeah, that might be Halloween. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second.
No,
Oh,
no.
no.
Might be
Oh,
there
we
for
might. Yeah, we might be able to do that one.
Yeah.
We might be able to do that one.
Here, I'm going to
Yeah.
circle it on my calendar right now just to make sure.
Yeah. But we are doing escapades.
Yeah.
We're doing escapades at the beginning of next month. It's actually already May. Holy shit, it's May. Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. Forgot about that.
Yes, yes. We didn't have tacos today.
Say again?
We didn't have tacos today.
Well, there's still an hour or 3 hours and 8 minutes left to have tacos.
Are you going to have a taco later?
Are you serving tacos?
Maybe.
Then maybe I'll have a taco. So yeah, June 3rd, 4th, 5th, we're going to be in Houston for escapades. So pretty excited about that. I think we mentioned that we got the hospitality suite. So if any of you are watching, or if you watch this later after it's live, we'd love to have you join us in Houston in June for escapades.
That'll be fun.
So Jason says we're going to be definitely at the New Jersey one.
Right. We still have to decide if we're going to Naughty this year too for New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's August 4th through the 8th. Yeah.
We did talk about something else for my birthday. I hate to say this. I'm going to be 50 this year, guys.
Well, we talked about Cape Dog.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Cape Dog is actually July 25th through August 1st.
Okay.
So.
Maybe. Maybe. I think we're trying to get a year's worth of. Actually, Kathy, that's not true. Naughty is not just for couples.
Yeah.
No, they definitely allow singles. So if you want, Kathy, reach out to Marilu and I directly.
Yeah.
You can send an email to Gia Body Shop Clubs or Gia Body Shop Nightclub or Marilu at Body Shop, or it's M at Body Shop Nightclub. .com. So yeah, Kathy, that's definitely, it's not just couples. Not just couples. Yeah, and they do, yeah, they do allow single males there also. Much more limited, and it has to, I think it's an invite only for single men.
Right. Well, the single men are part of that particular group that is part of the New Orleans scene.
What was that called? Not Third Wheel. What was it called? No, they had a group, but it was called something. I can't remember what it was called now.
I can't remember them either. I remember the gentleman that was in charge of it, but I do not remember the specific name of the group.
Can't think of it.
They have this, which is kind of really a great idea. They have this group that is out of New Orleans that functions, and basically what they do is they.
Let me see if I can find out where you're talking.
Yeah, vet single males for the lifestyle scene. So if you're part of this group, you've been vetted. And what they do is they make you take sex ed classes about consent, about the lifestyle, how groupings work, how to approach couples, blah, blah, blah. That kind of sex ed. And it's like you get like this, it's like you get a certificate. Like I passed my, single male sex ed lifestyle course. So it's like being certified. It's kind of cool.
I'm thinking about doing something like that. Since we have so many single applicants. I'm I've wrestled with for a while now. We went to gender neutral pricing because I see the folly a little bit in doing it the way it was done before, and I think it's only fair. Yes, everyone. I got Mike Mercer 50. Yeah, Dave, I get it. I mean, listen. I really don't care that I'm turning 50. Although I had lunch today with some high school friends, and we all talked about that today. It's like, one of them was like, he's like, fuck. He goes, in 10 years, I'm going to be 60. Holy shit. I'm like, thanks for the reminder, Dick. Dick is not his name, by the way. So yeah, anyway, we have so many single male applicants. There's literally no way we can approve all of them. There's no way. It would just be way too much. So I was thinking about that today. Like, do we create a class that they would have to take in order to be approved? Mm-hmm. But is that, we're kind of throwing the idea out there, but is that still, does that eliminate the gender neutralness of gender neutral pricing if you force single male applicants to take a class?
Well, I think it should be a class for everyone, to be honest. I think a consent module should be something in general for everybody, one. And two, you can still have gender neutral pricing. And hold on.
Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Or you kick back and have something for the ladies as to how to maneuver the lifestyle being a unicorn, as well as the men on how to maneuver the lifestyle being, the single gen.
Well, I didn't, Ryan, commented. I don't think it's a pass fail sort of thing, because I was thinking about that too. Like, what if someone, what do you have, like a test at the end, and if they fail the test, you don't get to come to the club? I mean, I think the general idea is is to have single gentlemen come to the club to sort of understand how to navigate right. in a very complicated environment. We've talked about this. This.
It is very complicated but that's for everybody, and not just, the single gents, but as well as the single ladies.
Yeah, I agree.
I think and to answer like Ryan's, like, is it a pass or fail kind of thing? I don't think that would be the case, but I think if anything, it should be something to educate them a little bit more before they actually walk through the door for the first time with other members. Because maybe once they sit down and hear a conversation about what happens, what expectations are of their behavior and so forth, that they might be like, what, this may not be for me, so. But yeah, as Laura knows, we've done the member relations person that gives tours and is kind of like watching out for them the first night that they're here and so forth. But I think a little bit more dialogue might need to be had, just as a.
I don't disagree with any of that. I mean, and all of that makes sense. And even for couples and for single ladies. So in that regard, I think it's universal that a class or some sort of introductory meeting or something is definitely beneficial. For right now, it seems like the challenge is how to sift through the growing number of single male applicants. And I just want to say one more thing as it relates to that, because this is kind of universal though also with couples. We were just saying that being at the club is a complicated environment. On the surface, it's a nightclub, it's a social gathering. There are other obvious things that go on. But more deeply, it's so much more than just that, because it is about being sexually explorative, not just with other people, but for yourself, understanding what it means to be involved with something like this. Yes, we've got the Big Bang this weekend on Friday. And, if you had never been to the club before and you didn't really know much about it, you would see that, be like, oh my God, this is a gangbang and everybody gets laid. No. It's much deeper than that, and not deeper in the, what kind of way. To me, it's about understanding your sexuality. I mean, when there are applications that come through, and we've talked about this ad nauseum, oh, I just want to come there and have fun, or I want to meet new people, or, no, that's not, no. Yes, that's going to happen anyway. That's going to happen. So that's not the reason you should be coming there or attending. What is going on here? Jason, we are not cool at all. We're just two regular people. No, we appreciate that. But I think that it's important, can I use laser pointers on the tour? Laura, I'm going to slap your ass when I see you next time. And I know I sent you the message. Damn, I should have grabbed that shirt. So Laura was very kind while we were on our vacation in Cabo, and ordered and sent me a shirt. And here's what's funny. I wore the shirt this past weekend for our Cinco de Mayo party, which happened on Cinco de Uno. Uno de Mayo.
Oh, Uno de Mayo.
Yeah, Uno de Mayo. I said it wrong. But what was funny was, and I don't know that I realized it at first, but it had little pictures of Chunk from the Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
But sure as shit, a bunch of other people noticed it. As I'm walking around the club, they're like, "Oh my God, it's Chunk from the Goonies!" I was like, "Oh my God!" So, and then there was like little skulls on there, like Dia de Muerto, Dia de Muerto.
Yeah, Dia de Muerto.
Dia de Muerto. So Day of the Dead, the other Mexican holiday. What other Mexican holidays are there? Do you know?
There's quite a few, but currently Cinco de Mayo is actually as a form of Independence Day and it's really only celebrated in one particular province in Mexico.
Oh, is that right?
Right. But it became a American celebrated holiday due to, of all things, the alcohol industry.
Well, of course.
Another reason to eat tacos and drink margaritas, or Coronas. So
not coronavirus.
Not coronavirus.
Or Corona beer. I would change my name.
No, I think they've been doing a lot of really cool commercials and stuff lately. So, but anyway,
I gotta figure out how to do the truffle shuffle as Laura is posting. Next time I wear that shirt, I'll do the truffle shuffle.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you recognize that our DJ towards the end of the night was playing a couple of songs that correlated with the Goonies and
I didn't.
Stand By Me and like all those like older movies that we.
Oh yeah. I heard that. Yeah. What's up, Brianna? Brianna in the house. It's good to see everybody. I'm really, really sad that we missed 2 weeks over the last month. I actually like doing this every week. So it feels like it's too long of a time frame in between when we miss a week.
Yeah. And I would have loved to have like gone live from St. Augustine, but like I said, it probably wouldn't have worked on the boat. Yeah. 1, no Wi-Fi. 2, it was a little windy. Okay. And 3, there were dolphins like popping up everywhere. So people were running from one side of the boat to the other side of the boat to one side. And they would have just all been in my way. So
Um, Steph's asking about Big Bang. So yeah, so Big Bang is going to be in a regular rotation in Pittsburgh right now for the next couple of months. So you're going to see Big Bang and Freaky Friday alternatively, one weekend a month.
right.
Big Bang will probably, we're going to see how we do this week with Big Bang in Canton. If it's successful, we'll do it again next month. So that'll be a regular Friday gig, probably until the end of summer.
Mm-hmm.
So super important to know. Excuse me, if you're thinking about attending Big Bang, there are no private rooms.
Yeah. Everything is out in the open.
Yeah, all the private rooms are locked. There are no private rooms open. So if you're going to do the truffle shuffle, you're going to be doing it butt naked in front of everybody else. You know what? Wait. Fuck it. That's what I'm going to call fucking from now on, the truffle shuffle.
What? Truffle shuffle?
Yes, we're going to call it the truffle shuffle from now on.
Okay.
Ryan is asking how the new events are coming along. I was actually going to try and work on those this week, but the week got hijacked a little bit. So Pegging Paradise. Yes, we did a pegging themed party, I think twice. It was called Do You Know Ben Dover?
Yeah.
And it was a photo. Actually, that's the photo, the flyer that we got dinged on Facebook.
Yes.
Because it was like 3 years prior. We had these flyers up, and it was a woman, and the guy is bent over, and she's holding him. Now she's clothed. I think he was naked, but you couldn't see anything. All you could see was the side silhouette. Mm-hmm. But the event was called Do You Know Bend Over? And we had done it 3 times because we got dinged 3 times in a row, and I got suspended from Facebook.
Yeah, you got put in Facebook jail.
Yeah, because it was my page. I created the page. I was the owner. Actually, I think I was the poster of it too. So,
yeah, yep.
And
then, of course, then that's when your other Facebook account, Joe Cimino, came into action.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I had friends that were contacting me like, there's another account. It's got Joe Cimino, but it's got your picture on it. I'm like, yeah, I know, that's me. I did that. They're like, oh, okay. I thought it was one of those fake accounts.
Well, it's to know that people are watching out for you.
That's true. Yeah.
So.
But yeah. So yeah, maybe Marilu and I do the truffle shuffle. I'll have a gummy. We'll watch Multiplicity, or maybe I'll use the Satisfy Him.
I'm shocked you haven't said we're going to watch the Goonies too.
I mean, I like the Goonies. Maybe we should.
Or just put that in our lineup of things to watch.
Yeah, but you know what? Things are kind of getting busier.
Yeah.
So we showed the space today here in Pittsburgh for a potential commercial.
Yeah.
And hopefully, crossing my fingers, we'll know tomorrow if it's going to happen. So, yeah, Laura, censorship. Fuck them.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting if it actually gets done here, because it's for a I don't know if we can even say, but
I don't think we can say yet.
We can't say yet, but it is a TV commercial,
like on TV,
like TV, like local TV and cable, and so for which, if we do get this promo being filmed here, we have the opportunity to be able to possibly bring on some members
Oh yeah.
to be a part of the commercial if you're open to uh, being in a sex ed commercial.
Nobody's naked.
No, yep.
Nobody. Yeah, we're gonna send out. So we'll know tomorrow, hopefully, whether or not it's going to happen. And if it does, they're going to send us a sort of a request form, I guess, maybe, that we're going to send out to the members because they're looking for extras for this video, this commercial. So so check your email in like the next 48 hours. And we should be sending something out. So
yeah.
I don't know if Marilu and I will be in it. We might be too old. Well, I'm only saying that because they said it was geared towards maybe a little bit younger. Didn't they say that? They said something like that.
Not necessarily. It was geared more towards a specific demographic.
Yes.
Because of the sex education that's being published. But yeah, I don't think we would because it encompasses a larger group now. Well,
yeah, maybe you're right. We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was exciting. That was pretty cool. I mean, we've had other stuff here. Obviously, we rented the space out for various things, and there's been a couple of video shoots, but this, to me, this is like sort of the first mainstream sort of thing that's going to happen. So
yeah, we had a couple of music videos filmed and so forth, which are always kind of cool. See them being done. But yeah, I think this one will be pretty happening. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, and to have a actual release like party.
Wait.
It's like, wait a minute. Oh my God.
A release party?
Yeah.
We're going to have a release party later.
Yeah. Here's the chandelier. Oh my God. There's the bondage ball. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it should
right.
be. But.
Well, so we are well past an hour now. Yeah, Jason, I'm sure we do. Gee, the love guru. Yeah, I don't know about that. As I get older, it gets worse. So we're going to run down a couple things real quick, guys, because we're going to sign off. Gosh, it went so fast already. So events for this weekend. Obviously, we talked about Big Bang on Friday here in Pittsburgh. I'll say we're doing another newish event in Canton called One Night Stand. This will be the second time we've done it. The first time was very successful, so we're going to try it again. You know, and I know I've said this to you guys before, but you know, there are no real original ideas or new ideas with events. So we have a rehashed event. It's called Red. Here in Pittsburgh this weekend. Ironically, the sign-up list looks pretty flipping good. So
it's an easy theme. Wear something sexy and red.
Yes.
You know, perfect.
Well, listen, I want to read this because you know what? I think I did a really good job on this. And you guys can chime in on this. And if you think it's stupid, that's fine. Here's the way the copy reads. Red, the color most commonly displayed in nature as a signal to mate, a call to action, so to speak. In some societies, red was only worn by women of the night or harlots. It was a color of shame perpetrated by those seeking to inhibit that which is most natural and most beautiful, human sexuality. Tonight, the social stigmas of wearing red are being obliterated as the color red is celebrated and displaying in an array of manner. Wear red to signify your support for embracing your sexuality and the freedom it brings by doing so. I think that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. So is this a take on my story of how my grandmother used to say,
yes,
don't yell at me for wearing red lipstick?
Yes.
Only harlots
yeah.
wore red.
Yes.
Yes.
All of that. But you know what? That's true. I mean, a lot of, the Scarlet Letter. That's it perfectly. I love the color red. I love red lipstick. Like, and I'm not talking about like a shade of red. I'm talking about red. I want to fuck red lipstick. I just think it's sexy as fuck.
Wait a minute. The question is do you like that red lipstick to be smeared all over?
Depends on what it's being smeared all over.
Oh.
If it's my forehead, no.
If it's on your butt cheek?
That's fine too. Kind of like our friend that has the tattoo on his butt cheek.
Yes. Of the red.
The Jody West. That was Jody West, right?
Mm-hmm. Jody West tattoo.
Yeah.
Of red lips. Which
Kill Bill knows who that is.
Yeah. It was an awesome story.
Yeah.
They had been to one of our hotel parties, and Jody West, the porn star, was there. And she basically kissed a napkin for him with red lipstick and then signed it. And he like immediately left the event, went to a tattoo parlor, and it had it tattooed on his butt.
Yep.
Came back to the event and was showing everyone all night long her tattoo of her lips. So it was pretty cool.
100%.
Yep. So we're going to say farewell, guys. Avidishay.
Don't forget to visit mariluandyou.com for your what did you call it? Sexual health aids?
Yes. The men's heat vibration toy.
Yes. mariluandyou.com. Guys, if you're watching this, I'm telling you, I mean, I don't know how much is it. I don't remember how much it is.
I want to say it was the $39.95.
That's nothing. Holy shit. And guess what? It's not disposable. Get yourself one.
Throw in some free lube packets too.
Oh, hey, there you go.
I have to clean it. But yeah, looky. Ain't it cute? It's like a little.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of cute. Yeah.
It's like a little leaf. It's a little blower.
Anyway, mariluandyou.com. You want to join the club? Bodyshopclubs.com. Have a good night. Bye.
Okay. We'll see you later.
Yes. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys this weekend. We are not going on Chatterbait tonight. We're doing a reset with Chatterbait. We're trying to figure out what we're doing with that. Hopefully in the next week or two, we'll have something cooked up for you with that too. So, but I think that's about it. No outro video. I've got to remake it. I know I've been saying that for 2 months now. I got to shorten it, but I promise you I'll do that. So, all right. That's about it. mariluandyou.com, bodyshotclubs.com. Have a good night. Love you. Bye. Peace. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.